So this morning we're going to have a quick look at using a loop tyer to tie a loop knot onto the end of a piece of nylon. Now, loop tyers are available from lots of different companies. This one we're using today is a medium-sized Guru one. And the only other things I've got today is I've got some nice bright Daiwa monofilament. I'm using this really for demonstration purposes, just so it makes it a bit easier for you to see what's going on, and a pair of scissors just to trim off the excess line after we've finished. So to use the loop tyer, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pick up the line and we're going to form a loop in it. Okay, let's do this through the camera. Okay, so we pick up the line, we form a loop in it like so. I'm going to put my forefinger in the middle of that loop and I'm going to grip the line between my middle finger and my thumb like that. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. So I have a loop on over the top of my finger and it's trapped between my thumb and middle finger. I'm then going to pick up my loop tyer and I'm going to go round the back and I'm going to pick up both pieces of line like that. Okay, all I'm going to do then is I'm going to do a twist. Okay, now when you're tying this with normal monofilament yourself, do 2 or even 3 turns. I'm only going to do 1 on this demonstration because when you're using thick monofilament, sometimes the knot gets really bulky and it's difficult to actually cinch it down correctly. So do 2 or 3 turns when you do it. Once you're in this position, and you can see you've then got the 2 or 3 turns at the back of the neck of the hook tyer, you're then going to pick up this the loop through the mouth of the hook tyer. So you've now got that loop there in this little gap here at the back. Can you see that? So the 2 bits of line around the bottom and the loop is now through the middle. At this point you can let go of that finger at the top and you can start to cinch it down a little bit. But at this stage you don't want to over tighten it because obviously, as we've spoken with lots and lots of other knots, if you tighten any knot down without dampening the line, you can overheat it and cause damage. So we get a little bit of spit on our fingers and we're going to just moisten that knot and then we're going to turn it round, and what we're going to do now is we're going to slide this knot off the front of the loop tyer and you'll see the bit comes out from under the neck and we're going to pull it tight. Okay, all we're going to do is pull it down and you'll see now we just have the loop now trapped onto the end of the loop tyer. If we then slide that over the end and off the end of the thing, you will then see you've now got a nice neat little knot and a bit of a tag end at the back here. So we're going to pick up our scissors and we're just going to trim off that tag end, and that leaves us a nice neat little loop knot on the end of the line, ready to connect to whatever we want to connect it to.